In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the worst vegetables for diabetics and explore the reasons why, backed by scientific studies. So, let's dive right in. But before we continue, if you appreciate all the information and the research that goes into making a video like this, it does help out tremendously if you hit the like button or hit subscribe. Thank you, and let's begin. When it comes to managing diabetes, one key factor is monitoring carbohydrate intake, particularly the types of carbs that can raise blood sugar levels quickly. The glycemic index is a useful tool for understanding how different foods affect blood sugar levels. Foods with a high GI are rapidly absorbed, causing a faster increase in blood sugar levels, while those with a low GI are absorbed more slowly, causing a more gradual increase. Vegetables in general are considered to be healthy and nutrient-rich, but not all vegetables are created equal. Some contain higher levels of carbohydrates, sugars, and starches, which may not be the best choice for diabetics. Based on studies, here are some vegetables that you might want to consume in moderation if you have diabetes. Starting off our list, let's talk about potatoes. While potatoes are a staple food for many people around the world, they can be problematic for diabetics. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2002 showed that potatoes have a high GI, which can cause rapid increases in blood sugar levels. It's important to note that the method of cooking can also impact the GI of potatoes, with mashed and baked potatoes having a higher GI compared to boiled potatoes. Another vegetable to watch out for is corn. Although corn is a good source of fiber and nutrients, it is also relatively high in carbohydrates and has a moderate GI. According to a study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food in 2008, the consumption of corn by people with type 2 diabetes was associated with increased blood sugar levels compared to those who did not consume corn. Moving on to peas, another vegetable that diabetics might want to consume in moderation. While peas are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, they are also higher in carbohydrates than many other vegetables. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition in 2011 found that the consumption of peas in people with type 2 diabetes led to a moderate increase in blood sugar levels. However, the researchers noted that the overall impact of peas on blood sugar control was still less significant compared to other high GI foods. Next, let's discuss beets. Beets are packed with nutrients, such as folate, manganese, and potassium. However, they are also high in natural sugars, which can cause blood sugar levels to rise. A study published in the Journal of Functional Foods in 2012 found that the consumption of beetroot juice by people with type 2 diabetes led to an increase in blood sugar levels. The researchers suggested that diabetics should consume beets in moderation to minimize the potential impact on blood sugar levels. Last but not least, our number one vegetable to be cautious of when managing diabetes is the parsnip. This root vegetable is similar in appearance to carrots but has a sweeter taste. Parsnips are high in nutrients, such as vitamin C, vitamin K, and folate, but they also contain a significant amount of carbohydrates and have a high GI. A study published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition in 2005 found that the consumption of parsnips by people with type 2 diabetes led to an increase in blood sugar levels compared to those who did not consume parsnips. The disadvantages of vegetables. It's important to remember that while some individuals may experience discomfort with certain vegetables, this does not negate the significant health benefits that come with including a variety of vegetables in your diet. Imbalanced nutrition. Most vegetables, whether non-starchy or starchy, are high in carbohydrates and relatively low in protein and healthy fats. Those carbohydrates come with enough dietary fiber to prevent veggies from causing blood sugar spikes. But even with the fiber, a plate of vegetables doesn't make a balanced meal. Dietary protein is necessary for building and repairing healthy cells in your body, as well as building new lean muscle tissue. Fats contribute to energy and healthy neural functioning and increase the absorption of many of the vitamins and minerals found in vegetables. If veggies form the bulk of your diet, be sure to balance them out with some protein and fat at every meal. Lack of taste. Vegetables aren't popular among some Americans, and most don't meet the government's recommendations to eat at least 2.5 cups per day. Part of the reason could be that many veggies are naturally bitter or astringent, and don't always taste good when eaten raw or even when cooked. And if you're eating a vegetable that's not quite ripe, or that isn't in season, odds are even better that it won't have a naturally great taste. To bring out more of a veggie's natural sugars or reduce its bitterness, try roasting it, grilling it, sautéing it with spices and herbs, or serving it with grated cheese or another topping. Contamination risk. According to an article published on CNN.com in 2013, vegetables are to blame for the majority of foodborne illness outbreaks in the United States. Most veggie contaminations can be traced to norovirus, which is spread from water that's tainted by fecal substances. Most vegetable contaminations can be prevented by frequent hand washing and by thoroughly washing and drying vegetables before preparing and eating them. The FDA recommends further reducing the risk of foodborne illness by storing veggies separately from all meats and by cleaning all cutting boards and preparation surfaces in between preparing meats and vegetables. Pesticide residues. Pesticides used in conventional farming also present a health risk to consumers. According to a 2013 report from the Environmental Working Group, chemicals commonly found in pesticides contain neurotoxins that may negatively affect the nervous system development of babies and young children. Pesticide consumption may also be associated with infertility, reduced immune function, and other chronic health problems. You can remove some pesticide residues by thoroughly washing vegetables and scrubbing any veggies that have rough outer skins, like potatoes and carrots. In conclusion, while vegetables are an essential part of a healthy diet, it's essential for diabetics to be mindful of the types of vegetables they consume and the potential impact on their blood sugar levels. Vegetables like potatoes, corn, peas, beets, and parsnips are higher in carbohydrates and have a higher glycemic index compared to other vegetables. As a result, they may cause blood sugar levels to rise more quickly, which could be problematic for people with diabetes. It's important to remember that moderation is key. You don't have to eliminate these vegetables from your diet entirely, but it's a good idea to consume them in smaller quantities and balance them with other low GI vegetables. Some excellent low GI vegetable options include leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, and cucumbers. Additionally, the method of cooking can also influence the glycemic index of vegetables. For example, boiling or steaming vegetables can help lower their GI compared to frying or baking. When it comes to potatoes, opt for boiling, or even better, try sweet potatoes, which have a lower GI and are packed with nutrients like vitamin A and fiber. It's also crucial to consult with a registered dietitian or healthcare professional when making changes to your diet, especially if you have diabetes. They can provide personalized recommendations based on your individual needs and help you create a balanced meal plan that works for you. In summary, while vegetables are an essential part of a healthy diet, it's important for people with diabetes to be aware of the potential impact certain vegetables can have on their blood sugar levels. By being mindful of the types of vegetables you consume and balancing them with other low GI options, you can enjoy a nutrient-rich diet while effectively managing your diabetes. Thank you for watching today's video. Please like, share, and subscribe for more informative content about diabetes and nutrition. Stay healthy and take care.